The Philippines truly comes alive during Holy Week. It's not just a holiday, it's like a powerful wave of faith and tradition sweeping across the islands. Imagine the carnival in Rio, but the energy comes from millions deeply devoted to Catholicism. That's Holy Week in the Philippines. As a traveler and food lover, I'm drawn to places bursting with culture. And believe me, it doesn't get more colorful and passionate than this. From the moment Palm Sunday arrives, you can feel the anticipation in the air. What strikes me most is the depth of emotion. It's not just about following tradition. People here truly contemplate life, death, and resurrection on a deeper level. It's genuine, pure, and unlike anything I've ever witnessed. Holy Week follows the story of Jesus' last week, from his triumphal entry into Jerusalem to his resurrection. This sacred period is a time of deep reflection, devotion, and celebration for Christians around the world, particularly in the Philippines. It begins with Palm Sunday, commemorating Jesus' entry into Jerusalem. People gather, carrying palm branches, and join processions. The air is filled with chants and hymns, creating a spiritual atmosphere that marks the start of the Holy Week. Filipinos line the streets, waving palm branches, participating in lively processions. The streets are full of life and joy. Children and adults alike take part, making it a community event that brings everyone together in faith. The energy intensifies as the week progresses. People continue to gather and celebrate, demonstrating their faith and devotion. Each day brings new rituals and ceremonies, deepening the spiritual experience for everyone involved. Maundy Thursday commemorates the Last Supper, with solemn foot-washing ceremonies held in churches. These ceremonies represent Jesus' humility and love for his disciples. It's a poignant reminder of the values of service and humility that Jesus taught. Good Friday, the day of Jesus' crucifixion, is a day of mourning and reflection. People gather to remember Jesus' sacrifice for humanity. The somber mood is palpable, as devotees participate in processions and rituals that honor this pivotal moment in Christian history. Many Filipinos fast, abstaining from meat and even water. Fasting is a way to show their sacrifice and devotion. This act of self-denial is seen as a way to purify the soul and connect more deeply with the suffering of Jesus. The mood shifts dramatically on Easter Sunday. Sorrow and reflection are replaced with joy and celebration. The dawn of Easter brings a sense of renewal and hope, as the resurrection of Christ is celebrated with great enthusiasm. Christ's resurrection is met with uncontainable joy and celebration. People gather to celebrate the triumph of life over death. The streets are filled with music, dancing, and laughter as the community comes together to rejoice. Churches are packed, bells are ringing, and families come together for joyous feasts. People celebrate Christ's resurrection. The sense of community and shared faith is strong as families and friends gather to mark this significant event. It's a powerful reminder of the continuous cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Holy Week is an integral part of Filipino culture, showcasing their deep faith and traditions. The celebrations are a testament to the enduring power of faith and the unbreakable spirit of the community. Holy Week in the Philippines is a study in contrasts. You'll see familiar Catholic rituals like processions and masses, but there are also practices unique to Filipinos, some considered extreme. One of the most startling is self-flagellation. Men, often barefoot and wearing crowns of thorns, whip their backs until they bleed. It's a direct display of penance and devotion that can be difficult to watch. Even more intense are the crucifixions. Yes, you read that right. Every year devotees volunteer to be nailed to crosses, reenacting Christ's crucifixion. It's an act both admired and condemned. While the church doesn't officially endorse these extreme practices, they remain a powerful testament to the depth of faith in the Philippines. To understand Holy Week in the Philippines, you need to look back at the country's rich history. Spanish colonization in the 16th century brought Catholicism, which quickly spread and intertwined with indigenous beliefs. Imagine it like a dish where different cultures have blended together. There's the Spanish base with its elaborate rituals and processions, but there are also local ingredients, ancient beliefs in spirits, reverence for nature, a deep connection to the land, adding a unique flavor. This fusion of influences is what makes Holy Week in the Philippines so special. It's a living testament to the nation's ability to embrace and transform outside influences, creating something uniquely our own. What I find most captivating about Holy Week is the shared emotional experience. It's as if the entire nation is on a collective journey from darkness to light. You see it in people's faces. The solemnity during processions, the tears of sorrow on Good Friday, the boundless joy on Easter Sunday. It's a raw and powerful display of human emotion. This shared experience creates strong community bonds. Strangers help each other carry heavy statues of saints, families open their homes to travelers from afar, and acts of charity and kindness are widespread. It's a reminder that even in our modern world, faith still has the power to unite. Section 6. Different colors of faith in each region. Just like Filipino cuisine, which varies from region to region, the celebration of Holy Week also has its own versions in different places. Each dish has its own unique ingredient, just as each celebration has its own unique tradition. From the savory adobo of Luzon to the spicy dishes of Bicol, the diversity in food mirrors the diversity in faith practices. Each province, each town adds its own unique element to the celebration. These showcase the history, culture, and faith of the people in that place. The way people come together to celebrate is a reflection of their shared values and communal spirit. For example, in the Pampanga region, Good Friday is commemorated through a passionate reenactment of the crucifixion, complete with Roman soldiers on horseback. This reenactment attracts people from all over the country. The dedication and effort put into these performances are truly remarkable, showcasing the deep-rooted faith and commitment of the participants. The town of Marinduque is known for the Moriones Festival, where masked and costumed penitents roam the streets, reenacting the story of Longinus, the Roman soldier who pierced Jesus' side. This colorful celebration takes center stage during Holy Week. The vibrant masks and costumes add a unique flair to the festival, making it a visual spectacle that draws visitors from near and far. The diversity of celebrations in each region is a testament to the Philippines' rich culture and unity. These demonstrate the deep faith and love for tradition of every Filipino. From the grand processions in the cities to the intimate gatherings in rural areas, each celebration is a heartfelt expression of devotion. It's a reminder that even with one faith, there is still room for individual expression. Each region has its own unique way of celebrating, adding color and life to our faith. This diversity enriches our collective experience, making our shared faith even more vibrant and meaningful. Section 7. Balancing between tradition and change. Holy Week in the Philippines is caught between tradition and modernity. While many hold fast to age-old customs, others question the relevance of certain practices, especially the more extreme ones. The debate surrounding self-flagellation and crucifixion is a prime example. Critics argue that these practices are barbaric and potentially dangerous. They call for a more modern interpretation of faith, emphasizing compassion and social justice over physical suffering. This is a debate unlikely to be resolved anytime soon, but it highlights the challenges facing a nation grappling with its past while navigating the complexities of the 21st century. Section 8. Tourism and the perspective of the world. The unique intensity of Holy Week in the Philippines hasn't gone unnoticed by the rest of the world. These processions and rituals are becoming a focal point for tourists from all corners of the globe. The vibrant colors, the passionate displays of faith, and the deep-rooted traditions offer a glimpse into a culture that is both rich and diverse. Every year, thousands of tourists flock to the country to witness the processions, crucifixions, and other passionate displays of faith. These events have become a major attraction, generating significant tourism revenue. The influx of visitors not only boosts the local economy, but also brings global attention to the cultural heritage of the Philippines. The influx of visitors provides much-needed income for local communities. Local businesses benefit from the increased tourist traffic who purchase their products and services. From local crafts to traditional foods, the economic impact of tourism is felt across various sectors. However, it also raises questions about cultural sensitivity and exploitation. The presence of tourists can lead to the erosion of sacred traditions, if not handled carefully. The commercialization of these events can sometimes overshadow their spiritual significance. Are we merely spectators to a spectacle, or are we engaging with these traditions respectfully and meaningfully? Proper engagement is crucial to preserve the integrity of the rituals. Tourists must be mindful of their actions and the impact they have on the local culture. It's a delicate balance. Proper conduct and respect for local traditions are key to ensuring a positive experience for all. By understanding and honoring the customs, tourists can contribute to a more authentic and respectful cultural exchange. Tourism can be an effective tool for cultural exchange and understanding. Through respectful engagement, tourists can learn from and appreciate local traditions. This mutual respect fosters a deeper connection between visitors and the host community. But it's essential to approach these experiences with humility and respect, recognizing that we are guests in someone else's sacred space. In this way, tourism becomes a bridge connecting different cultures and faiths. By fostering mutual respect and understanding, we can ensure that these traditions are preserved for future generations. Section 9. A Heritage of Faith and Identity. Holy Week in the Philippines is more than just a religious celebration. It's a cultural phenomenon deeply ingrained in the Filipino identity. It's a time for reflection, repentance, celebration, and strengthening faith and community connections. Whether you're a devout Catholic or someone who appreciates rich culture, experiencing Holy Week in the Philippines is an unforgettable experience. It's a powerful reminder of the enduring power of faith, tradition, and the human spirit.